In February 2018, the Zimbabwean media was awash with reports of diamond discovery in Sese of Chivi area. Chivi district is located in the drought-prone region of the country west of Masvingo. There is little economic activity in the district, with the majority of the residents depending on subsistence farming. News about the diamond deposit's discovery led to potential investors scrambling for claims to mine. However, it has been discovered that the field with the diamonds are under a claim owned by ZIMCODD. We sought out to really understand the diamond story of Sese.
We've been cleared to go and meet community residents and some stakeholders. The Ministry of Mines have confirmed, Masvingo Provincial Director's Office have confirmed.
The firm has been sitting on the claims for close to 2 decades without any development.
They are saying they are not yet mining, but you can imagine the years of holding of those diamonds.
2020, it's nearly two decades.
Two decades now.
Danamombe High School and St. Simon Primary School are at the heart of Sese communal land. This is where Murowa Diamond Company have set up their machinery and have started prospecting since April 2018.
Ivo tigara nomusanga wandi kwanza atikuwana tikambopa pazvichemo zvakatoti wandei zvatinoda vachitivo parizvo nesi tiri kutsvaka nese vanhu vasina mishini vanongotubura vachingoti.
This is the mining site, which is tightly secured. It is about 200 meters from the classroom blocks and is next to the school ground.
Maketo. ZIMCODD. Ichi chinoenda pasi zvafanana nechinodhirira mabhoho. Zvacho chitoenda pasi. Alright. Saka mvura iri kusvipa iri kubva pasi. Nani stop chichirowa.
Our records were showing that we had records of those diamonds at Sese under the auspices company known as Rio Tinto Zim.
All right.
Then Rio Tinto Zim later, that was I think in 2000. It changed its structure in terms of certification of those claims, those more than 200 claims that Sese from Rio to Murowa. It shows that there was already a background again. They were not discovered recently, as it is said in the media.
Vanhu vakafara vakati development tinoda nemhaka yekuti tinowa president vachiti Zimbabwe is open for business. Saka tinofara nemhaka yekuti so far pavanhu vamunavo imwe 40 matora vanhu 19 vanavo munomu.
Vakapinda kwedisi ivari they are 40 ndofunga pa vedu vari 18 vakapinda 19 ya kureva kuti izvo apana chatawana pavanhu mavo afunde yavo zvinoti gunun'una vaizvozvo.
Mary Betta's views are that the company should change its employment criteria to favor the local people.
They've engaged people from the community. We have had meetings to address with the community. They are, and the company itself have been sending its officers here and request us to go with us and our presence in those levels of engagement to bring awareness to the community what the company intends to do.
An advert here can look around 20, but down 6, no more 20.
The complaints and reports that came out are that some of the mine workers are getting intimately involved with very young girls from Danamombe High School. Like several other mining communities, Sese has fallen vulnerable to the effects of extractivism. Traditional leaders expressed their concern and said that the company violated traditional laws by failing to seek consent and consult them before they began their mining exploration activities.
Ngati last time pavatanga kuuya vaingeita basa ravo pasina vataura naye
ngosvika vototanga kuita zvinhu zvavo
kungosvika nokutodhirira
titimba wakamira chapi takaudzwa zvinofisha sekunduiti
As if that is not enough, there is also a narrative that the company has polluted the water that the community relies upon.
Vakaviya vakatora mvura mumatsime anodai kuti kodeni mvura iyo ichipera saiko zvino vanhu vozinda nezvipfuyo vakanga vakaisa kombidza vachingotora.
Kana mvura iri shoma inozobuda ikaita blue, kana iri mvura yakawanda inozobuda ingochenere kura yakaita se white like se blue sei yakachenerukira se paint.
Takazoona manje vakazotivisira zvipora ne 12 vakatodhirira 12 sofa zvasari bva.
The mining company set up their machinery and are drilling 24 hours a day within a schoolyard.
Iyo ade ari maklasi esekondari ivo kembi yavo iri pano.
The company has come closer to homes and the community can no longer have enough sleep.
Pane chimishini chinodhirisa chaito huu aurari unotonzwa kuti chamira chakudhirila pane pari hadhi papo parudhila ground revana vechikoro. Is it safe vana vachidzidza?
The company is prospecting. It's still, actually, let's say it's still prospecting. But already we are seeing negative effects.
Definitely.
And how does another ministry, because already it's encroaching into the territory of another minister, that is Minister of Education.
Definitely.
It's also affecting his deliverables. That education system for those kids is already affected.
Definitely.
The rural development aspect, should I say, the livelihoods of the people in that area is already affected. When the Minister of Mines was issuing this claim or the license to this one, did he or she take cognizance to say where are the claims situated? Did their surveyors go and visit those claims? Did the minister turn a blind eye, or the surveyors did not go inside to see where the claims are that they are in already existing infrastructure, which is a school stadium? Part of the greater part of the school is within the claim. The blocks are actually in the school, maybe the other staff houses, etc.
A consultative meeting was held at a local church. Among the people attending were representatives from Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights, CCJP, 34 village leaders, and community residents. One of the purposes of the meeting was to discuss about the coming in of Murowa Diamond Mining Company. Archibald Nube also told us that the company has not conducted an environmental impact assessment. He also believes that there is a need to disclose the shareholders of the firm since the rights of innocent villagers are being violated.
I would say there's a gray area. If it was my company, I would say by now, I think there should be delegates or should be sent from the minister to ask me to stop. That's why I'm questioning.
The community is worried that villagers might be forced to relocate since the mining company has shown serious intentions of exploring diamonds in the entire village.
Saka kachiwana vanhu vakaita semi vatibatsirewo tiwane kodzero chaiyo tofara zvikuru tichema zvisekwe zvakawandisa.
The mining company is very strict when it comes to information sharing and dissemination.
Patakatomboti temusangano navo vanhu vachiratidza maishu zavo ivo vakaratidza kuti havasitokwanisa kupindura vaiva futi vakatakaisa kumusoro. Takatomboda kuti vanhu veZBC vamboya vambona development town vakati no isusu zvesocial media they are not very much chirikuudza kuti vanoda kuzomaina but vanoda kuti izvozvo hainformation yaari.
Susan Makusha is a widow whose livelihood hugely depended on farming and livestock keeping. The company came and invaded her field. She told a heartbreaking story of her only 4 cattle, which died within a matter of 3 weeks from drinking the polluted water.
Imwe yakafa musi wa15 June, imwe ikafa musi wa9 July, imwe ikafa musi wa20 July, imwe ikafa musi wa26 July. Nanhasi kubva musi wa26 vakatora musi wa26 nanhasi hapana report back yakadzoka. Saka ini ndangofunga kuti ndingotsvagawo chiro vangandibetsera, ina handina kana mari.
The veterinary seems to be delaying post-mortem results, and she now feels there is some secrecy deal going on.
Sei pasina kana mhinduro inonditaudza kuti hadzina kumwa, uye kana dzadzisina kumwa dende kune dzimwe ng'ombe dzakatombogwara chigwere icho, hakuna ng'ombe dzakambogwa chigwere ichocho. Musi uyoyo wateva vema vachiti vari kuuya ndo musi wavaituta zvinhu zvavo izvozvo vachinorashira kureko. Saka kuti ndizive kuti pavanoda chaipo chaipo kuti vandisvitsire ndepati, kana kuti vanoda kuti ndichangoneta ingofa yakalodha, nekuti kusapindura kureva kuti mai ava vangovimba nei uye unovabetsera ndiani. Vhelevo ini handina unondibetsera, ndogobetserwa nani.
According to the district administrator, Murowa Diamond Company donated about 500,000 towards community development about 2 years ago. However, he also expressed regret over the lack of development and delay in the exploration of minerals. He told us he could not make further comments since the matter had been taken to the courts.
So our issues with the Murowa in the regard of those claims, as an institution, we've been trying to push for them to pursue any reasonable activity other than the holding of those claims as part of their asset value to the institution of their company, maybe for other beneficial interest. Those 200 claims, actually, currently Susu is we've been trying to pursue with the organization so that they can own up their levies with the council pertaining to those claims. Because we should be rendering, should I say, service to the community. The community. So currently we're having a law disputes at the courts, which are currently the High Court. At the lower courts, we had won the case for our claim of more than 300,000 US that the company was, as a council, we are also taking cognizance that the development that is supposed to, or the beneficiaries of those claims are not benefiting. And the exploration after 2 decades, what those diamond claims have been on your balance sheet. They've been on your balance sheet, it means you knew the value.
The Rural District Council officer said that he thinks the company is keeping the claim to increase their asset value.
I would say 20 years means a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So to really foresee much into the future, currently, I would say, are they coming now on the ground, the investor, in good faith to say the exploration is intending to bring something fruitful, or something that they've been keeping for 2 decades? Someone, if you know that this thing is going to give me a high turnover, you cannot keep it for 2 decades.
For 20 years.
Because remember, the community is saying we are not benefiting. Who is supposed to implement issue board, to advocate? Who is the lead? Who is the initiator of this community share ownership arrangement for the community? Who? Right. You always realize that it's always led through political lines. So the formula is not clearly defined, and it's issue about timing. When it is done, when it is done, who is to be done? Why is it to be done now? It's not always about independence to say about community share ownership trust on its own. The timing of this activity, that makes you realize that who is driving. The reality of this area, I would say, draws back to do we have current laws and statutes which give us the leads on how community share ownership should be arranged for the community? Who has the responsibility?
The Rural District Council also called for legal action from the Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development.
As we spoke to these people, we discovered that there is a real crisis in Sese.
Imi matouya ndi matoro hama dzangu matondibetsera.
On this day, the councillor became our tour guide and showed us the place where the miners drew the water that the community relied on.
Some residents have told us that Murowa Diamond Company is degrading the environment through its exploration activities. Their camping site is tightly secured, just as the mining site as well.
There is a general feeling in Sese that Murowa Diamond Company is not making any arrangements to benefit the community. There is lack of transparency and that the mining company seems to abandon members of the community.
Tena vakangovuya munzvimbo vakatiudza kuti zvinovura takachengeta zvipfuwo zvedu tichizviisa kure kwatoziva kuti pane chinhu chinouraya.
The other issue I've been saying, my hope is that maybe in the Second Republic, this does not recur. Should I say the breach of this section? The government on its own is a shareholder.
Wow.
So there are certain projects they say which becomes white elephants for other reasons, because if there's no independence, the enforcement of the law, the same Minister of Mines would say this section 255 and 400 of the Mines and Minerals Act says the minister in reasonable time. I think this section is meant to protect the interest of the community, improving the livelihoods of the people. Thereby the government being also a shareholder in that.
So it is an interested party.
Yeah, self-persecution,
It's very difficult.
Self-persecution. So I would say this issue of this section, sometimes that's why we end up saying, can the police themselves?
What we would want is to foster dialogue between the mining company and the community and the government as well, in terms of how the community can begin to benefit out of the resources that are being exploited out of their district. It is a mineral resource-rich district, and we believe that the community and the people in that area should benefit. Their social and economic rights should be catered for. Their social and economic development issues, which includes issues of education, health, employment, and participating in the processes in the extractive sector that are taking place in the district. They also benefit the local people that are on the ground.
The coming in of Murowa Diamond Company is currently doing more damage than good.
kureva kuti fomu radhokotera vakadoriona vakaona kuti riri dangerous, saka ivo pane zvipurani yavanotoita kuti zvive zvakaroda.